Hi and welcome back to another pedal demo. Today I've got a real treat for you. I've been very excited about this pedal. It's from a Norwegian company called Pladask Elektrisk, and this is their first pedal. It is an experimental gate delay with some quite unique capabilities. If you just want to go ahead and skip to the audio, I guess, you could click right here somewhere. I'll put a link in there. And if you're still here, let's go through some of the things you can do with this pedal and what the controls do. This is, of course, where you set the delay time, anywhere from 70 to 700 milliseconds. And then you have the bypass switch. And what's fun about this switch is that you can use it as a momentary switch as well. So say you're playing something and you just want to add a little bit of feedback at the end of a riff or something, you just hold it and it will start feeding back. And yeah, this is of course the feedback knob. You have two different tone characters, bright and dark. This will also change or affect the feedback strength. The mix knob is quite interesting here, especially if you're running things into the effects loop. When you're not, it's your standard mix knob. But when you have a pedal, let's say you have a vintage fuzz pedal and you put that in the effects loop, and the fuzz pedal doesn't have a blend, you can, while the Gjengangar is bypassed, this works as a blend knob for whatever effect you have in the effects loop. So if you're a bass player and you have a fuzz that you wished had a blend, you can run it into the effects loop. Seeing as this is a gated delay, you also have a threshold knob, which sets basically sets the threshold for the gate. At minimum, the gate is always open, and at max it is always shut. And then you find your sweet spot depending on your playing dynamics or how hot of a signal you're pushing into the pedal. And then you have two switches here. The first one is the release switch, which sets the release of the gate. The duration of the gate remains open after the input drops below the threshold, so anywhere from 10 milliseconds to 2.5 seconds, depending on where you set it. And then you have this soft switch, three-way switch as well, that sets the gate softness, which basically means the speed at which the gate shifts between open and shut. There is also a internal switch in this pedal that will reverse the phase of the loop signal whenever it is in use. So you'll use that if you get a drop in signal level with effects in the send return loop. So let's get to it. Bye.